Do you feel the vibes?
Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Nitrostorm here and welcome back to another Digimon links video. Today we're going to be looking at some tips for you guys from me, like what I found out so far. So this is for you guys to note down and hopefully this will help you out. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so as you can see here, I've been playing quite a bit, but we'll come back to that a little later. But right now I just wanted to show you guys things that you should know when you're starting out, like if you want to, like depending on how you want to use your stones and stuff. So let's go to explore real quick. I might show you guys like a quick gameplay to show you guys how to play it, but I mean it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So if we go to our normal quest, this is your story mode. So as you can see, there are 19 areas in total. So if you start from area 1 all the way to area 4, that's 3 levels each. Just to be clear, each first clear gives you 2 stones. So 6, 12, 18, 24 stones for the first 4 areas. And then we move on to area 5 to area 8, where you get 4 levels. Again, each level giving 2 stones. So 8, 16, 24, 32 stones for area 5 to area 8. And then we move on from area 9 all the way to area 19. They're all 5 levels each. Again, they give 2 stones for every first clear. So that means you get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110 stones. So I'm not really good at maths, but you'll see on the screen the total amount of stones you can get currently from this video. Like by the time I uploaded this video, this is how much stones you can get from story mode alone. Now if we move on to co-ops, in that case you'll see that, you know, I know you've been, you know, I'm pretty sure you guys have been doing your own research. So I mean, just to clarify to the people that haven't, you get a total of 50 first meetups with the 50 different people on co-ops. When it comes to strangers, as in like people not in your friends list, the first 10 you meet, you get 10 stones for each individual, and from your 11th all the way to your 50th random first encounter, you will get 3 stones each. And then, you know, I'm not really good at math, but you'll see on screen the total. And then you also get, correct me if I'm wrong, up to 10 friends. So like people that you added to your friends list, even if you got orbs from them when they were a stranger, if they become your friend and you join them on a co-op mission, you'll still get stones from them. And this can happen up to 10 times. So be sure to get 10 friends and co-op with all of them, because that's an extra 100 orbs. So if we add them all up guys, we get a total of 486 stones just by doing all of your normal quests and by completely draining out your co-op stones. So that's a total of 2 multis for the for the current gacha, which is really good. I've been continuously summoning on it, and I'm just continuing to summon on it because of what's gonna happen later on. Because this game guys, just a big note for you guys, it's gonna be a big grind. Like if you want to have like the top tier best, you know, I guess you call them Digimons in the game, the best ones, you'll need to grind a lot. You'll have to play this game quite a bit, but you know, there's an energy system, right? And I guess you guys are wondering, yo Nitro, how did you complete the story missions already? And you know guys, there's a trick to that. Let me guys show you. So you see this is the restaurant, right? Now what I've been doing is that I've been upgrading it on the side while I do quests. So for example, it's about to finish construction, like when you press on it, it finishes like it completes the construction, and then you upgrade your stamina bar. What you should do is you should drain your stamina before finishing the construction, and your stamina will go all the way back up. I mean, the game tells you that, but I'm just saying it again in case you guys missed out on that trick. And then, you know, also, you know, upgrade the meat fields. I would suggest maybe upgrading the meat field when I'd say when you're about to sleep, I guess. I know you lose out on some meat when you wake up, but at least you'll come back to an upgraded meat field, which can increase the amount it can hold on its own. And then the warehouse also helps because it increases your max storage, like if you don't have anyone to feed your meat to. Now for the chip factory, honestly I'm not sure about it yet, but I do know that it augments your stats of your Digimons. I don't know how to get them as of yet. Maybe they'll release chips in a future update, because the game just has, like, it only come out recently. And then for exchange, you don't really do much. For now, you will, if you buy the beginner pack, you'll get the ticket that will let you choose your mega. You can choose it from a list. You can check the details of it when you actually buy it. So if you want, you can go to like a wiki to see how each of them looks if you don't know what they are. But you know, I would personally just go for the one you think is like your favorite, or the one that looks cool, so you'll enjoy the game more. And then you have these choose of fragments if you continuously log in every day. Now, I don't know what happens, but like usually when you press on it, it lags a little bit. But you save up 7, and then you'll get 7 of what you pick. And it comes with like a pretty big list on what you can choose from. Again, I would eat, like, you can go about this in 2 ways, because you do get a good amount of these tickets if you continuously log in. So I would either get a lot of megas that you like, and then you can use that, or you can either invest in like a few, so when you do the breeding part, the breeding process in the future, you'll have, like, you know, an early start by having more of these fragments to begin with. I'm not sure how to go about it yet, so I would personally just save it up unless there's a time limit. And then I think that's about it. If you want me to make more videos regarding on how these things work, you know, like in more detail, let me know in the comments. If you guys want to add me, here's my profile, this is my user code. So if you want to add me, so you remember, so you got the user code right, you go to friends, and then you press on search, and then you type in the user code. So in this case you'll type in mine, and then you can add me. I do have limited space, but I'll be deleting inactive people, so you know, that's that. For the Colosseum, they haven't been releasing any Colosseum events yet, so until further notice it's just gonna be like that. Colosseum not further open. You unlock this at stage 8. You unlock many of these new buildings by continuing on with the story, so I'd recommend doing that. Another good tip, apparently it doesn't really matter if you did it or not, but I've completed the beginner missions already. Now I came up with this quest, right? Clear Advent quest on easy. So as you can tell, when I clicked on explore earlier, I don't have Advent quests on my tabs. That's because I've already completed all of them to its maximum limit. Now, it was an Advent intro quest, so they said that it doesn't really matter, but if you want to try it out for yourself, I would suggest keeping one of them untouched until you come across this quest, and then maybe it might actually work. If it doesn't work, then we just need to wait until they release an actual real Advent quest. For daily quests as well, you know, they're pretty useful as well, because you get these things, right? And each Digimon has, you can say, a different element, and depending on what element they Digivolve to, so like evolution, then you would need to have the corresponding element. Doing these are pretty useful. another good tip is if you run out of stamina and you're completely drained, you can always go on special, and then you go on co-op, and then join. You don't use any stamina, and you'll be able to get some rewards as well. So I guess while we're at it, let me show you guys like my place for farming friendship. Friendship is something that accumulates over time the more you use a certain Digimon. The leader gets the most benefit out of the friendship, and then they gain stats the more friendship you give them. So personally, I go for, well, any of the last few, as you can see there. But since I need quite a bit of light, I farm on this one, and it gives you about 6 or 9 friendship each run, which is pretty good. It only costs you 5 stamina, and it does give a decent amount of experience. So I guess while we're at it, let's do a level. We'll do it in solo, of course. So this is my current team, guys. You can easily digivolve into this guy from the tutorial monsters and the advent intro quests. I got this guy from a summon, and this is the one that I've got from Choose Your Mega. I pretty much chose the one I thought looked cool, and I ended up picking Gallantmon, and this is Omegamon. This is the featured banner from the summons. But in any case, let's go to battle. The guy doesn't have a leader skill, but the other two does. But I'm farming friendship points on the leader because he has the least amount of friendship. The other two are already maxed out at 300 friendship, and they do give a decent stat boost. Alright, so this is the game, guys. Battle started. So as you can see, this is round. So now if you look at the numbers, so this is going to be like a quick tutorial on battles. As you can see, they are all numbered in order from, well, not really in order, but they're numbered from 0 to 5. 0 essentially means it's the current Digimon's turn, and the 1 and the numbers that they have will be the amount of turns they have left until it's their turn to act. And this depends on your speed stat. So basically, the higher your speed, the more the faster you are, hence the earlier you get to do your actions. So in this case, all 3 of my Digimons are faster than the 3 enemy mons. And I can either, so if you hold on it, they'll tell you about it. They'll tell you about this. You hold on the skill, it tells you the power and accuracy, and it tells you the details of it. So I'm just gonna show you the strong attacks here. These are okay. Let's do normal attack animation. As you can see, that looked pretty decent. As you can see, I didn't do much damage, but don't worry about that. As you can see, you can highlight it again. So each Digimon have 2 different skills. One of them being their signature move, and the other one being a legacy move. I can go in further detail on this, I guess, on a future video. But for now, I'm just here to show you guys gameplay. And you can see you can just attack to save your AP, because each skill uses AP, and each turn each of your Digimons gain 1 AP. So keep that in mind. You wouldn't want to spam your skills everywhere. So in this case, we'll just use his AoE attack, which is pretty cool. All of you guys get this guy, so it will really help out in your early stages. But I've heard that single target attacks are more useful in the future when it comes to boss fights and harder enemies. So as you can see, this guy has a single target attack, but it's fine, even though it's, as you can see, there's also elemental weaknesses and stuff, so you have to keep that in mind when fighting certain enemies. But it's okay though. These levels are pretty simple for now. And this is your guy, Supreme Cannon. I know you guys may be thinking, yo, why does your guy have Supreme Cannon? But the other guys, the other Omegamons have Transcendent Sword, which is an AoE attack. Again, I can talk about that in a future video if you guys want me to. But for now, I'm showing you guys the basics of the gameplay. And the animations are pretty cool, man. Like the way everything looks is pretty neat, and the way that the camera pans around the whole area, it gives it a good feel, good digital feel. So now we're at the boss room. Pretty much it should be pretty simple. Look, my guy is ready with a super attack. But you know, we might as well just, you know, kill these guys, show off the super skills, you know, pretty nice. Also, if you want, you can go on auto. If you press it once, it will just auto without using skills. If you press it again, it will auto with using skills. And then times 2 pretty much obviously doubles the speed. So as you can see, the animations are twice as fast. You know, pretty straightforward. In any case, I guess we'll finish it off with showing off you guys what a legacy skill is like. As you can see, they just do like a generic animation and then it damages them. Legacy skills are usually lower in damage. However, some of them are pretty good, but again I'll go into more detail in a future video if you guys want me to. But this is pretty much it, and then you'll find out how much friend points I'm getting, and it's pretty good. Maybe you can get the same amount of friend points in earlier stages on the last level, but you know, I guess you guys can let me know in the comments if there are. But anyways, this is the battle result. As you can see, I got some clusters. This is your currency. Got some XP as well, and then as you can see, the leader got 9 friend points, which is really good, and it only costed me 5 stamina. Well, I think that's pretty much it. We've covered a lot of ground in this video. Hopefully it's very useful, and you know, it gave you some insight on, like, I'd say the usual basics of this game. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. You know, I'm pretty much having a decent amount of fun. But remember guys, just to, like, I guess summarize everything, it's gonna be a big grind guys. I know the early start is great, you get a lot of stones, but you will definitely come to a point where it's like, damn, I don't think I can farm any more stones. So I'll let you decide on how you want to spend your stones, but at least do 2 multis on the mega banner, because you might regret not summoning. And then maybe, you know, maybe reroll until you have an Omegamon with an AoE attack or single target. It doesn't really matter, because you will start off with an AoE attack Digimon. And one more thing before I end it off here, if you tap on the Digimons, I know there's exclamation marks, but if they're not maxed on friend points, or if you haven't done it yet, they'll, you know, make another animation with a smiley face, and then you'll get some friend points. I think it's pretty random on how many friend points you get, but it, you know, it adds up once in a while. And that's about it. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Also let me know if you want more of this. You know, leave a like if you do want more. And it's been your boy Nitrostorm. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.